Welcome in to the Get Your Happy On Hour, featuring former Husker receiver Ricky Simmons.
Welcome to the Get Your Happy On Hour. I'm your host, Ricky C. Simmons. This is 93.7 The Ticket. Big shout out to Matt Warner and Empire Fencing out there in Waverly, Nebraska, man. I appreciate all the love you guys continue to show me. It means the world to me, and just know that I don't take that for granted. You know, we're still in this holiday season, and I want everybody to be very, very appreciative of what you have versus complaining about what you don't have. I understand that sometimes life is not easy, but that's just life. So I encourage everybody to stay positive, help as many people as you can, and just do the right thing. Being a good person is not something that costs you anything. It's just a matter of making your mind up. And I love to be around good people, because there's enough adversity going on in our society that when you're not around good people, it kind of passes off some bad energy. And I try to avoid bad energy. I always tell people I'm a loner that knows a lot of people. And I got to give a special shout out to Terrell Farley. Terrell sent me something today, and it was like so spot on, man. I just wanted to show you some love, and I appreciate that. T. Farley is what I call him. I guess they call him the black shirt. But I really appreciate when people acknowledge what I'm about, and they don't judge me for it. So big shout out to Terrell Farley, man. I appreciate you. You know, this accountability thing is kind of my topic tonight, accountability. And I have a guest tonight that's actually been on my show before, and I had to have her back because she has a real interesting story. But not only that, she's an interesting person, and again, a good person. I be hunting good people. I go out of my way to find good people, and if I have to ask them to be on my show several times, so be it. I would rather feed that than to feed negativity. Christy, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ricky. It's so good to be back on the ticket. Want to get you happy on.
Well, you know, I laugh, Christy, because I know what you're about, but I want, for those of you that don't know her, we got to bag up a little bit so that everybody can know what I know.
Okay.
So we're going to go back a little bit.
Well, I will say I'm carrying a little bit of disappointment because I am from Chicago, and the Bears did not win tonight.
The Bears.
It was such a good game. It was such a good game. But anyway, yeah, I'm from Chicago. I moved from Chicago. It'll be 4 years in January 2026. It'll be 4 years that I've been here in Lincoln. To work at City Impact, which is a faith-based nonprofit here in Lincoln. It's been around for, I want to say, 28 years. And so I'm the executive director there. And I'm so happy to always come and to be on your show and to talk about just some things that I have done. You have me on your show to talk about my book, Be Intentional, that came out last year. It's been a year since it's been out.
A year already.
I cannot believe it's been a year. Be Intentional, transforming personal and professional development. And so that has been great. And also being able to share just the work that I do at City Impact and the great team that I have, and just what we're doing in the community to help kids, K through 8th grade, and now high school kids, helping with literacy, helping them read, and also with spiritual development is what we've been doing for years and what we continue to do. And it's something that we are very passionate about and something that we love in our community to be an advocate for, I would say, like the school system, and helping to minimize this literacy deficit that's going on in our nation with kids and not being able to read. And so we do our due diligence as an organization to make sure that our kids are able to read at the level and higher and being excited about wanting to read, and also to teaching them Christian principles and what does that mean for their lives and how they need to have a strong anchor and foundation, and just knowing who God is, and just having those conversations, natural conversations with kids and their everyday life and what's going on.
I think that's really important. I just didn't know to what extent the lack of the ability to read on their grade level.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that
it's
was as
huge.
big as it was. I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't naive to it, but kind of hanging out with Michael Hunter a little bit, I got a chance to go around with him a few times. And so this program that you're the executive director of, you
Yes.
guys do help with that.
We do.
And there's a larger group than I had in my head imagined, apparently, because for you guys to have to dedicate a program to that,
Yes.
that
Yeah.
means there's a serious need.
Absolutely. And the need is it's an epidemic in our country, and it's something that the nation is trying to minimize. And I know the city of Lincoln is doing their due diligence to help with that, LPS and all of the other agencies in Lincoln helping to help the kids be able to have just that basic sense of essentialness of being able to read um, in their lives. And so we do a lot to do that and help the kids mainly K through 8th grade, help them with that.
So is this like an after school
Yeah,
type
it's
of
an
deal?
after school program. The program usually starts around 5 o'clock on Monday nights for literacy, and we call Kingdom Kids. That's the spiritual development program. That's on Tuesday nights at 5 o'clock. So it usually goes from like 5 to 7.
And again, before I forget to add this, where are you guys located?
We are located right next to Peter Pan Park, 1035 North 33rd Street.
Okay.
That blue building that's right next to the park, that's City Impact.
Okay. I was just sitting there thinking, I mean, you're there all day though, right?
Yes.
And then they come in after. Oh man.
Yeah, so we do a lot of planning, preparation, in getting the kids ready for that, and doing a lot of other planning things that we need to do for the year to help get ourselves together of what we need to do with the kids.
I was just sitting there thinking about what we were talking before the show. I mean, you got a whole bunch going on, but I kind of want to talk about this thing you got coming up.
Gifts of Love. Gifts of Love is a huge annual event at City Impact. It's an event where we transform our organization, our center, into what we call a Christmas experience. And so we have hundreds of volunteers that come out, different businesses like Huffman Engineering. We have major sponsors like Chick-fil-A. Lincoln Baran is a major sponsor. We have, I know I'm missing one. Lincoln Christian is a huge sponsor for City Impact. And so what people do, donors, individuals, companies, organizations, they donate with money, or they buy the toys that we have listed on our website, cityimpact.org. And we create a huge store in our organization, and parents register. They should already have pre-registered, and they come out. They have their time slot. They shop with I want to say it's $25 a kid, but the toys are marked down heavily, so like 75% off. So you can get a brand new bike for $20.
Wow.
So that's more than 75% off.
Yeah.
But we make it where it's affordable. We call it Christmas with Dignity, because we don't want to just hand out stuff. We want the parents to have some type of dignity, empowerment in buying toys for their gifts for the kids. And so it's coming up actually this week.
What?
I want to say it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
What hours are you guys going to be?
Oh, it's all day. On Thursday, it starts, I want to say, around 5 o'clock. and it goes until about 8. And then Friday, it's all day. Saturday, it's in the morning until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's a huge, huge event
Well,
that we
I
that we
I got
have.
to say this, man. I think it's really, really big that you guys are doing that, and you do it every year. You say?
It's every year. This year is the first year that it has been unprecedented, meaning that we have a lot of families that's in need.
Yes.
And so a lot of families registered early. We have walk up shopping that starts at 1 o'clock on Saturday. So if you did not, if you were not able to register, you could come and you can register that day at 1 o'clock and you can shop. But it's such a huge time for us to see just the joy that these parents have when they come, they shop. We also gift wrap for
Oh
them so
wow.
they don't have to gift wrap. Um, we have refreshments for them while they're waiting for their time slot to be able to shop. It's such a joy to be able to see that. And it's so warming, heartwarming, and it's just such a delight. It's just a pleasure. It's just a joy to see families. Some have tears in their eyes because it's like, wow, we wouldn't be able to get the gifts that we have. Like the gifts that we
Right.
have are just the toys that we have are just amazing. I mean, just some amazing stuff. And so it wouldn't be possible without the donors and the sponsors that give to City Impact for us to be able to do that. And so I want to give a shout out early
Yes.
to all of those
Please.
companies and organizations, businesses like Huffman Engineering and Lincoln Christian and Lincoln Beran who annually do amazing with providing a host, a plethora, a lot of toys for us to be able to give or be able to have for the parents to be able to shop.
I love the idea that you just mark them way down because that does maintain a level of dignity
Absolutely.
for the parents. You know,
Yes.
uh, I know that the the times can be difficult.
Hmm.
You know, and it's hard. It's hard sometimes for people to ask for help.
Yeah.
And I just think that back to what I started off when I said good people.
Yeah.
That's a sign of what good people do.
Oh.
I mean, I admire that because it's, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not normal anymore.
Mm,
You know, I grew up at a time where it was a lot more
yeah.
of that, but it seemed like in today's time, that's a little scarce.
It is. And it's unfortunate. I think that Lincoln does a really good job with being able to help, especially around this season,
Hmm.
to be able to help its community to provide, if it's not food and shelter, it's being able to give something to the community so they can be able to give to the ones that they love. I think Lincoln does a really good job with that. And City Impact for years have been doing this, and it's just something that I enjoy. It's something I enjoy seeing. It's wonderful people that I work with that really brings gifts of love together, like
Hmm.
Linda and Chris, who are the MVPs of that whole thing. They just tell me what to do. I'm not the boss of GOL. And so
You just the
um,
executive director.
yeah, I'm just yeah, that's nothing. But I don't mind that. I don't mind sharing and being a part of a team that's strong and great and making sure that things are successful and done well and done with the right spirit and with the
Yes.
right attitude and with kindness.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. This is something that, I mean, yes, I understand that you receive help from the community, but still, the fact that y'all even want to make time to do this, a lot of people would not take that time. They would just kind of hoard it for themselves or give it to their special few people that they know.
Mhm.
But you guys make it available for everybody. And I just think with the way times are, from what my limited view of that is, everybody needs a little assistance sometime.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and if you have a large family, for
Mhm.
example, and you're trying to do the basics,
Yeah.
and, sometimes, I don't know, maybe everybody's making more money than I make, but
Well,
money gets tight sometimes.
money gets tight.
Yeah, and and the fact that you guys are willing to provide a service where everybody can enjoy, or a lot more people can enjoy that wouldn't normally have that opportunity. I think that's really
Yes,
really
yes,
important.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So it's great. I think this is the season. This is the time that, people, I think everywhere across the nation comes together and they just make it happen for people that's in need. I wish it can happen more often,
That's what I was just getting ready to
not
say.
just around the Christmas and Thanksgiving holiday.
Yeah.
I wish it was more of a thing that we can do this, or people can just come together, like you just said,
Yeah.
and just show kindness more often.
I just think it's important. But me myself personally, I think every day is a holiday.
Yeah,
That's just my personal outlook.
that's a
But
great mindset.
I get it. That you know I understand what life's about, but I just think that same energy that you guys are doing for the holidays, if I agree with you, if we could have more of that,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
that makes sense. I
yeah.
mean, it doesn't have to be a holiday in order to be nice or be kind.
And I think, agencies do that. I mean, there's a lot of nonprofits in Lincoln. I think agencies do that on a daily basis in
Hmm.
various ways. One thing that when I came to this position, I wanted to empower the community, not just have programming for free, but being able to meet the needs of the community, and ask the question of what is it that you need, what can we do um to assist you, or who can we refer you to, because we do refer people to other agencies in the community, to be able to help them in whatever need that they have that we necessarily don't do, or
Okay.
can't do. And so I call it the Macy's approach. I mean, I think that's Miracle. What's the movie, Miracle on 34th Street? Um, where I got that from, where, we as a store don't have it. So we'll, send you to other stores that do, but we have no problem with sharing, and letting people, our community, know what's out there. And I think that's an issue too. The community doesn't know all of the organizations that's out here that can help
Right,
them.
right.
And so we make sure that we as an agency do that. Provide that.
I think you guys are on the right track, but you know what? I want to switch gears and ask you about
Switch
something.
it, Ricky.
I got to switch gears. What brought on the need or the concept of being intentional? Why? Where did that come from?
It's always been a part of my life. I was an introvert, still am. An introvert, just had extrovert's job. So I don't know what you call it. Ambivert is amivert is something. I forgot the name of it. Where you know how to do both. But I've always been a conscious thinker, and so I never have done things not knowing why I did it.
Okay.
And so I would have always exuded this intentionality in my life. And I've always asked the question why. It drove my mom crazy. Like, why do you have to always ask why? And it's like, because I really want to know, like, if you're coming to me, or if somebody's coming to me with something, like, okay, where's the stemming from? Where's the root of it? What's the root of it? And I just took that and matured, and out of the readings, out of the many workshops, out of me just meeting people and sitting with people and talking to people, they have always been comfortable with opening themselves up to me and just expressing themselves. And then these could be leaders, these could be from doctors to attorneys to anybody, every type of person, and I've met many, have just been able to just talk to me. And I used to say, okay, I'm the Oprah of the office. People just come in my office and they just close my door and they want to have a conversation. So I used to feel uncomfortable with that, because I'm like, who am I that you're talking to me? You're my boss, or you're the president. I mean, who are you to want to get advice from this person? And I leaned into it probably around, I want to say maybe around 2012, I found myself just leaning more into that. And I'm like,
Hmm.
Christy, maybe this is a God-given thing that people just feel comfortable with expressing. And so that led to this being intentional movement where I said, you know what, let me take all of what I have, the themes of what I have experienced with people, and now let me make this something that I can share with anyone that can be able to
Mm.
do that. And so that's really where it stemmed from.
How long did it take you to actually bring it to?
I started writing it or thinking about it, I would say, during COVID.
Okay.
And so I
Okay.
started writing it in 2020. Um, Life got in the way. And then, I was writing pieces of it, pieces of it, pieces of it. And then I just sat down and finished it last year. I want to say it was the summer, beginning of summer last year. And I said, you know what, let me finish this.
Yeah.
And I did, and it became a great work. I still look at it. I still go through some things in it. I still take note of things that I say. And sometimes for me, it's like, wow, Christy, you're giving yourself back what you give to other people. And that's what I think people don't recognize at times is that, you can write things out, you can talk about things, but are you being intentional about what you're saying, or is this just something that you're writing? And so I make sure that I try to check myself a lot,
Right.
and make sure that I never wanted to be a hypocrite. I never wanted to be one
Right.
that just say stuff and I don't do it, but I say it because it sounds good and it sells.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's not me, and I've never been that person. And so I feel that being intentional, the workano, I call it, the workbook journal, it's something that you take your time and you do. You have a book. So listen, everybody that has a book or you don't have a book, 2026 is going to be all about working through the workbook because you just have it sitting there.
Yeah.
Ricky.
Yeah, I know. Hey, listen, I have two books, so you're right. I'm guilty. I will say this about my first book was The Explosion of Redemption. That was just kind of like a summary of my life. But my second book, big shout out to Chris Johnson for helping me with this because I am not that great at putting stuff together, but he is excellent at it. The second one is basically like a journal style book.
Yeah.
It's called 365 Days of Redemption.
Okay.
And it's available wherever you get books like yours. So
I'll make sure I get it.
yeah, it's basically what it is. It's like day one. So positive quote, and there's lines for you to journal what you're dealing with on that day. And then so tomorrow's day two, all the way to 365 days. And I did that because I like to encourage people.
Yeah.
That's just my thing.
Yeah.
But the reason why I was asking you about how long it took you, because I know what it took for me to get books done. And all of a sudden you handed me a book. I'm like, what? So I didn't see that coming, but I'm very, very proud of you for that because like I say, I follow you on social media and I see a lot of the stuff that you're doing, and you're a very busy young lady. So look, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back, and don't y'all go anywhere. We'll be right back. This is 937 The Ticket to get you happy on hour.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Boyd Farm Outfitters. Farmers, you need to know about Green Eye Spot Spray. With Green Eye, we replace your existing spray boom with a brand new aluminum boom equipped with camera technology that identifies and sprays only weeds and not your crop. The boom comes with 2 spray lines so you can still broadcast residual herbicide while you're spot spraying weeds that are up. Green Eye users in Nebraska are saving a ton of money on herbicides, but that's just the beginning. Learn more at BoydFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to Oak Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion, for happier, healthier, furry friends.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, and family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apples, chili, vegetable, chips, and of course, it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Midwest Bank is hosting our annual Thanksgiving food drive, partnering with local Lincoln schools to provide Thanksgiving dinners to families in need. We hope to provide meals for more than 120 families in our community this year. You can help by dropping off a donation at either Midwest Bank location, 7001 Pioneers Boulevard or 2655 Jamie Lane. Any donation is greatly appreciated. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Fall is officially here, and Brown's Shoe Fit has just the right style and comfort your feet deserve. Stop in to see a wide selection of all your favorite brands, including Brooks, Hoka, Echo, Keen, and many more. At Brown's Shoe Fit, they take the time to measure your feet to ensure proper fit. They also have the largest selection of Uggs and Hokas in Lincoln. Brown's Shoe Fit at 66th and Q.
This is where it happens. Long hikes with friends, kayaking adventures with family, more horseback riding, zipline gliding, rock face climbing, hammock camping fun than you could ever imagine. And it's all outdoors, amongst the trees and across the prairie, here beneath Nebraska skies. Plan an outing today at yournebraskaadventure.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Back to the Get Your Happy On Hour, featuring former Husker receiver Ricky Simmons.
And we're back. Man, this has been a great conversation, but I'm going to be honest with you. I got to check in with my boy Bach, see what's happening. Bach, anybody checking at the show, man?
Yeah, we got Husker Slim up at YouTube, says, what's good, big bro? Hope y'all are having a good one.
What?
Brett says, happy Sunday, big bro. And Christy, thanks for all the big things y'all do.
Oh, thank you.
That's what's up, little brother down in Tulsa.
And then we got Odious Lee off Facebook says, great show, Low Bro. God bless anyone willing to work with today's young people.
Hey, big brother, you should know he retired from teaching, so I know he knows. But no, again, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, man. And we're going to get back to Christy, but I want everybody to understand something before we do this. It's really important that you guys support the show because to me, I just want to talk about things that are good. And I know that that's maybe unrealistic in a lot of ways, but I just feel like when it comes to negativity, if I don't feed it, it can't grow. So that's why most of my shows are geared toward positivity and uplifting people, because I just think that's as important as anything else. And it just doesn't sometimes get the attention it deserves.
Yes.
Now, Christy, you were saying during the break we was talking, you brought up a point about pause.
Yeah. So my book, the theme of it has a lot to do with what you need to stop, what you need to drop, and what you need to roll out anew, right? And so one of the first part of what you need to stop has a pause period. Like, me personally, I do a lot of pausing in my day. I pay attention to things. I was just sharing throughout the break that this past Friday, I noticed I was riding with a friend of mine in a car, and I noticed that the sun was setting and the moon was there ready for the sun to pay its adieu so it can do what it does and shine at night. And it was just amazing to experience just wonders like that. And it's good to be able to pause in your day, take a moment and reflect, take a moment, take a deep breath, like think about life, or as the old people used to say, smell the roses, right? What does that mean to smell the roses? That means to take a pause and look around you and be grateful. This is the season that, yes, it's a joyous occasion. Yes, people are at the malls and people are on Amazon and people are shopping like crazy. But it's also a time that people have lost. It's a time that people are grieving. It's a time that people are depressed. It's a time that people is having a hard time getting their happy on. And so it's like, what do we do if you know of people like that? If you have not spoken to somebody in a long time and they're coming into your mind like, oh, maybe I should call so-and-so. Pick up a phone and call them, because that's hitting you for a reason. And so that's what I mean when I say, take those pauses in a day and do what that thing inside of you, or what I say, that spirit or that still voice that's saying for you to do, because it's saying that for a reason.
I agree. I think sometimes it's kind of, in my example I would give of that is like the hamster on the wheel.
Yeah.
We be running. We be running, but we ain't getting very far. And before you know it, your life has passed you by.
Yeah.
So I agree. I mean,
2025 has flown by.
Right.
Like, I cannot believe Christmas is in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like that.
And it's like, what have we done? What do we have to show for it? Like, what is it in this year have we done to really sit and say, I find joy in this, or I have taken this time, I've stepped back to really pay whatever I need to pay, respect, or give love, show kindness. What have I done throughout the year to be able to do that? Am I working too hard? Am I spending a lot of hours doing work, hamster on the wheel all the time? And I'm not sitting back just being grateful that I'm here.
Right. I mean, sometimes I call it, sometimes we take things for granted.
Yeah.
And
sometimes.
Sometimes. I mean, probably more than we should. I try not to do that, but I'm pretty guilty of it as well. But I always try to appreciate. I think that's why every day is another day in paradise for me, because I think it's important to appreciate, because I can give you a list as long as I-80.
Yeah.
of what I would like to have.
Mhm.
But sometimes I think I should spend more time appreciating what I do have.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes that's what I get lost in, that little, environment of, oh man, I need to do this, I need to do that, I gotta get this done, I gotta
Yeah.
get this done.
It's
And
the same way with me, Ricky. I was just thinking that today. I went out earlier to make a run, and I was coming back in, and my mind just started thinking about all the things that or places I could be, things I could do, and I felt myself going down this spiraling of a
Mhm.
hole, and I said, "Oh, nope, 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 not gonna do that. Nope, Christy, what are we grateful for today? Right? What are we grateful for? What are we thankful for?" I had to quickly talk myself back into getting myself into a healthy mindset. And
Yeah.
so that's what I mean when I say, everybody can write all type of books, but do you
Yeah.
practice what you're
Oh,
what you're
absolutely.
writing? And so,
And that's a full-time job within itself.
absolutely,
I
it
mean,
is.
I said this so many times on the show, is how hard I work at being happy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, when you say stay humble, happy as always,
Yeah.
a lot of times people look at that as just a saying. But what they don't realize is, for me personally, that's a lifestyle.
Mm,
And I work daily on that
mhm.
because I have seen the results of not doing it.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it.
Yeah.
So for the last 16 years and counting,
Yeah.
I'm very, very appreciative of
Yeah.
every single day because, I mean, health.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, just the fact that we was able to come here tonight and do this show.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't take that for granted.
Don't
because,
take it for
because a
granted.
lot of people may not be in a situation where they can do that.
I mean, just being able to talk, being able to hear, being able to smell, being able to see, being able to feed yourself, being able to get dressed, being able to walk, being able to drive, being able to, it's so many things that we can be grateful for that we take for granted that,
Mhm.
we're just going to get up tomorrow and we're going to be fine.
Right.
And who says that you're going to get up tomorrow?
Yeah, exactly. I don't have a contract with God.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to think that I'm going to be okay, but I think the fact that I know that I don't have a contract is more than enough motivation for me to enjoy every day.
Absolutely.
I just
Yeah.
think that's important.
Yeah.
And that's a part of that being kind to people.
Being kind. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
because you never know. One day that could be me that
Mhm.
need that assistance.
Right.
And when you don't put anything in,
You don't
sometimes you might not have nothing coming back.
That's right.
So for what it's worth, I just think it's important. Again, I just got to give a big shout out to what you do and for you being who you are, because everybody can't do what you do. Let's just be
No,
real about it.
Listen.
Everybody can't do it, because sometimes, when you're trying to help people,
Mhm.
sometimes the people that you're trying to help take it for granted.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, it's like,
Absolutely.
man, I mean, we're still human at the end of the day.
We are still human at the end of the doggone day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a whole thing. I found myself spiraling, doing too much, and I had a girlfriend, and also a couple of friends here kind of check me and say, Christy, listen, you're gonna have to enjoy life, like, because that's what I talk about. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
what the pause means. Stop, drop. Like, what do I need to drop? What do I
Right.
need to consider? How do I need to reshape my life? And when you're working in the nonprofit industry, a lot of times you can become consumed with maintaining and trying to keep things afloat and all of that. And so I found myself in that spiral, and I had to snap out and say, okay, I cannot keep operating like this.
Yeah. Right.
So how do I need to get my happy on, huh, Ricky? What does that look like, huh, Ricky?
Hey, I'm going to tell you,
Yeah.
getting your happy on is a full-time job. A lot of people don't really believe that, but it really is, because you have to get creative with it.
Yes, you do.
I mean, a lot of times when things don't go the way you think they should, that's when you have to work a little harder.
Yeah.
To get your happy on, because I mean, like I say, I'm not naive. I just understand what I understand.
Mhm.
And I really want people to take what you're saying to heart. Pause.
Yeah.
That pause is important. I mean, I don't care if I ain't saying go 3 days. I'm saying if it ain't no more than 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, if that.
Yeah.
It's just taking time to just breathe, inhale, exhale, and
Right.
look around. And oh my goodness, now the leaves are off the trees. When it was just a couple of weeks ago, they were on there.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
The snow is here. It's cold. So it's like, it's the Midwest. I think we're so used to the change of certain seasons that I can't even say all four now. Now
Yeah,
it
no.
used to be you could feel all four seasons, but
Yeah,
now it
no, it's a
goes
little-
from
yeah.
summer right to winter. But even in that, I find the gratefulness and the appreciation, and I thank God for just allowing me to still be able to witness and see and experience and learn, grow.
I got it. For the people out there that are listening that haven't had the opportunity to check out your book, how do they go about that?
Amazon, listen, Amazon is the way.
Amazon's the way?
Amazon.com. You could go to Amazon and look up Be Intentional, Christy Goodwin with a K, Risty Goodwin. And you can buy the book there. I had friends travel to Cabo, go on these trips, and they would buy the book and they'll do a group thing away. So it's, some people do it together, some people do it by themselves, and
Mhm.
you can just be creative with it. And you spend so much time by yourself, Ricky. You could just crack that book open. Look, turn on one of your playlists, crack that book open, and get started with yourself.
See, you're absolutely right. First of all, let me admit to that. I cannot deny it. But I will say this. If I turn on a playlist, everything else is going on pause.
No, you need the right playlist, Ricky. The playlist. The playlist that gives you that nice little groove, and you could just.
I'm telling you,
right. Yeah.
My playlist is gonna have your head bobbing.
Yeah, you'll be bopping. You'll be bopping. You won't be paying any attention to what I'm saying in that book. Nothing.
I'm gonna be in my head getting the head bob on. Next thing I know, it's like, what? Oh, I'm supposed to be reading a book. But no, seriously, I really think that everybody should pause at some point and take life a little more serious and be grateful.
Yeah.
It's hard to be grateful when things aren't going your way. I get it, but I still think it's worth taking that pause and treating yourself. I saw something the other day, and I think I made a post about it. Actually, it was like, if you don't like how people are treating you, treat yourself better. I like that concept because to me, sometimes we have to give ourselves credit, because if we're waiting on it from somewhere else, we may be still waiting.
Oh, you're going to still be waiting.
Hey, I got to be honest with you, though. I do give myself credit because like you say, I spend a lot of time alone. So therefore I have to give myself credit.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, then, it's like, if I'm waiting on, I'm the one that gives credit and encourage people.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I have to give myself credit.
That's right.
Well, I'm cool with that. I mean, because I understand what I got to do, and I understand my life. I'm not saying someone else's life, but I understand my life.
Well, Ricky, I appreciate you. I think that you do good work. You're such an inspiration to many. You are a true example of saying what you mean, meaning what you say, and living that life for that. So anybody that know Ricky, I mean, you all need to be giving him a shout out right as I am speaking right now.
Well, thank you,
on
young
this
lady.
radio station, because Ricky is amazing. He's a great guy, and I'm always happy to be here to talk with you.
Well, you just earned yourself another invite.
Hey, hey.
But no, I appreciate that, because I understand the value of people acknowledging what you're doing, just like when I was acknowledging what you do. I mean, it's important.
It's important.
It
is.
It's really important. And like I said, I just look at our society as we give so much attention to things that we shouldn't. That's just my opinion. And so I'm going to continue to do what I do, and I want you to continue doing what you do.
Absolutely.
And I just think the world will be a better place.
Yeah.
Because of the things that you're doing, the things that I'm doing, and hopefully other people will follow our lead.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they will. I mean, if you want to, I mean, it's a choice.
Right.
It's a choice. And so if you want to be a positive injector to others, then you will do that. And if you don't, then we just say, go sit on the sideline somewhere.
No, let's we'll tell them like we'll use a Rickyism.
Do a Rickyism.
Give me 50 feet.
Give me
and hurry up. You ain't did it yet. I mean, R-A-T, not right. Rat now. Hurry up.
Give me 50.
I gotta have
use that one.
Yeah, I gotta have it because to me, it just comes from personal experience.
Yeah.
You know, when you made some bad decisions over the course of your lifetime and you were blessed to survive them, man, look here.
Listen, we have different experiences, but there's an undercurrent of what I understand with that. And I would say to anybody that's listening to, it's a great time around this time of year to clean house.
Correct.
If you around people that's just not serving you well, then you need to evaluate that, reevaluate that, and clean it up before the first of the year. Or do it now. I wouldn't even say wait till the first of the year. I would say clean it up.
Yeah, clean it up. Yeah, clean it up. R-A-T now.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do to get yourself in a good, strong, healthy, fluid place that's going to be beneficial for all humankind. And more importantly, for yourself to be the best that you can be, meaning that means how you're shaping yourself and who's around you, who you allowing around you, and the type of conversations and what you're reading, what you're watching.
Right.
Shape yourself in a way that's going to be good.
Yeah. I call it productive.
And productive.
I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take one more quick break.
Okay.
And then we're going to come back and we're going to wrap this show up.
All right.
Don't y'all go anywhere. This is 93.7 The Ticket to get you happy on out.
The savings continue all November long at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln. They're extending their red tag sale with machines priced at invoice plus $300. That's it. No freight, no setup, no extra fees. Plus 10% off snowplow kits, 10% off fly motocross gear, and 50% off all in-stock road tires. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered all under one roof with a large selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, motorcycles, and personal watercraft at their 27th and I-80 location. They can't wait to get you set up for the holiday season.
This Black Friday, it is time to hit your goals before the new year even starts. At Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, get 40% off our next 10-week challenge, plus 6 weeks for free to kickstart your fitness journey. Start training December 1st with kickboxing, strength training, and personalized nutrition. So when our official challenge begins January 10th, you're already ahead of the game. Spots are limited. Don't wait for January to make your resolution. Start strong now. Visit fxbeatlincoln.com or stop by one of our 2 locations at South 40th and Yankee Hill or North 70th and Vine. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping. Stronger starts here.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial to residential to agriculture storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post-frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
Back to the Get Your Happy On Hour, featuring former Husker receiver Ricky Simmons.
And we're back. Hey, Bob.
Hey.
Bob.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, we got anybody else that are tuned in?
We do have another Facebook comment here from Benjamin Hook. Says, uplifting show, shine on.
That's what's up. I appreciate that support, man. Keep doing big things. You know, I'll be honest with you. This show goes really fast.
It does.
It goes by way too fast, but that's okay. I mean, I get it. That means everything is good.
Yeah.
But I gotta get back to my guest right quick because we don't got a lot of time left, and I do have I have one question I'm gonna have to ask. But before I get to that question, Christy, you got anybody you want to shout out to?
I want to shout out to all the fabulous people at City Impact, my team who's amazing. To my mother, I love you. My sister, my brother, my sister-in-law Chastity. To all of those, my friends who have embraced me here in Lincoln, I want to say happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and all those wonderful things. And love you. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.
And I'm going to piggyback that. I won't get a chance to see you guys until next Sunday, so we'll probably do it again. But I'm going to say happy holidays to everybody. And I got to give a special shout out to my little brother down in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Brett. Next Saturday, you're going to celebrate 7 years sober, clean and sober.
Nice.
Man, huge congrats on that. So just want people to know, man, that this thing called positive living is possible. I'm seeing it on a day-to-day basis. I'm just very proud of all the people that are choosing that lifestyle because that's the one that I've chosen.
Yeah.
I have only got 16 years, but you know what?
Only.
Yeah, but I got it one day at a time, and
Fabulous.
that's the thing that I appreciate more than anything. I know tomorrow is another day, if I'm blessed to see it, that I have to still work on Ricky.
Yeah.
So I just want everybody to know during anytime period, but especially between Halloween and New Year's, they call it relapse season. And that's a very festive time of year.
Yes.
So people like to celebrate.
Yeah.
So I'm just giving a shout out to all the people that are staying focused during what I call relapse season.
Yeah.
So
you're doing amazing.
I want everybody to have a productive holiday season because, like Christy said, I mean, it's like, man, a year is already gone. 25 is like almost out of here.
It's almost out.
So we gotta, if we're blessed to see 26, let's try to make the best out of that.
Yeah.
I gotta say this. Big shout out to City Impact.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think what you guys what you stand for and what you're doing is very, very important. And I have to show love where it's deserved.
Thank you.
A lot of times people will come to your place of business to get what they need. But, sometimes they may forget to say thank you. Yeah. And I just want to say that for everybody that's City Impact, doing what you're doing, just know that it's not taken for granted. It's appreciated and respected.
Thank you so much, Ricky.
You're very welcome. Now, I got to ask.
Come on with it.
I gave you some time to think about it.
Yes, you did. I got an answer.
Okay. Christy, whenever you get some free time, how does Christy get her happy hour?
Listen, I create a wonderful playlist. And that playlist takes me back. Beautiful memories. Beautiful memories, I'm telling you. And I have myself a good time. Me, myself, and I.
Okay. I want to thank you, Christy, for being on the show tonight. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in, man. And we're going to wrap the show up the same way we do every week. Every day you blessed to see. It's just another day in paradise. And no matter what, you got to get your happy on. Go! We'll see y'all next Sunday.